All right, guys. So, a couple of things. This is going to be a short stream, about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer. But on top of that, I am building a heist price checking app. So I'm trying to have both the website and the app launched by League launch. We'll see what happens, but AI is getting extremely powerful, I'll tell you that much. All right, we gotta level up this Deadeye and do this swap. That's what we gotta do right now. We need, what do we need? 2 more levels? 2 more levels. 2 more levels. Can't put that shit on yet. I think I need 2 more levels. Well, we're gonna try it out anyway. I mean, we're gonna try to get there. I put on these dig maps. Oh wait, do I have any more? I forgot I can't put them back in. Whatever. We'll just run these T. Let me see if I got slap some more monsters in this bad boy. I guess we might as well roll ritual, right? I mean, since we got him. Huh. What's up, man? Oops. I'll just run it like this. I don't really care. This is my standard character anyway, but... It should be better. Put more mobs in there. I should have gone ritual on the map device too, I guess, right? Whatever. Oh, I already see it, so we're good. Oh shit, no, 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 no. What the fuck was going on there? That was weird. Alright, dude, we just need some... We need to see some rare mobs, dude. Come on. Oh shit, dude, what the fuck? Alright, we got our first one down. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting clapped too fucking hard, dude. I need to put on Jesus. Dude. Alright, I gotta see what's up, man. What's going on here? I just have 0 defenses, that's all it is. And no resistances. What the fuck? How did I get so low on my resistances? That's crazy. I'll just put another taming on, I guess. I'd rather drop down and get the other at least 30% or 31%. I didn't brick anything? Oh, you want to know why? I know why. No, that's why right there. We should just use Flame Dash anyway. It'll probably work out better. You should use Flame Dash and Blink Arrow just to kind of get around. I gotta stop running these 8 mod maps. This shit's just gonna keep killing me. I don't have the defenses for it. Where's my other map tab? There we go. I just need to alchemy these things, dude. Alright, there we go. Does that reflect? Yes, it is. No reflect. No reflect. No reflect. Oh, that's cannot generate. I want to reroll that. And once again, I forgot to choose the ritual map device. Look at me go. I'm on fire tonight, man. I'm on fire. All right. Here we go. Step into my office. Come on. Oh no, I finished this already. I need to go make sure change the map device to ritual. Bro, did you see the torpedo hatch? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're referring to, honestly. You got to explain it to me. The torpedoes, they torpedoed an Iranian ship first time since World War II? I haven't seen that shit, no. I bet the torpedoes got a lot better, though, since World War II, I'm guessing. This whole thing's insane, man. We shouldn't be going to war right now. We're too fucking broke, dude. We're so fucking in debt. We can't afford to go on another endless war, dude. It's not going to work out well for us. I'm very against that. The only time we should ever go to war is if we are in imminent danger of being attacked, or if somebody attacks us, like legitimately attacks us, and not like, you know, not just like, oh, they did this, these people did that, and we're gonna spend 20 years in the desert. I'm talking about if somebody attacks us, go after them, kill them, and that's it. But I just had too many friends die over that fucking bullshit war after 9/11, where we just kept like making shit up and going to the Middle East. Oh yeah, now we're going to this country. Oh yeah, now we're going to this country. Oh yeah, now we're going up. Mission accomplished. I lost a lot of friends during that war, dude. A lot of my friends signed up after 9/11. Damn, dude, dig map sucks. It's a small ass map. Now I get the mana burn bubble, baby. My turn. Like a little bitch. We gotta get in here for the other ritual anyway. Damn, my mods all wore off. That sucks. Alright. We need more DPS. But we are going to swap to Kinetic Blast here in like 2 seconds, so I'm not even going to worry about upgrading shit. I'm just going to keep running these maps and try not to die. There we go. Did they buff bows this league? Oh, no, I don't think so, dude. Dude, they buffed the fuck out of totems, though. That's what it seems like. That new Searing Bond totem support looks fucking sick. It's the exceptional support. Or I know it's a transfigured gem, I mean. The transfigured version of Searing Bond. Makes all the totems blow up when you get to max totems. It looks fucking cool. I bet you could do some pretty wild shit with that. I think that if I actually, you know what? I was looking at it on my cell phone, and I'm wondering if it says something. I gotta clarify real quick. Let's see. Drusted sent it to me earlier. There it is. All right. Searing Bond of Detonation. +1 maximum summon totems per maximum power charge. This is crazy, dude. Holy shit. Summons totem. Okay, so it's the same as Searing Bond, except enemies near either end of the beam are also suffering burning damage. Reaching maximum active totems count will cause all totems from this skill to detonate, applying the same burning damage for a duration. So the question is, because Searing Bond has a has its own totem count, because you can summon Searing Bond even past your maximum totem count. You can have one, I think, past it, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I have that backwards, dude. Let me see something real quick. Okay, yeah. So the maximum number of totems inherent to this gem applies locally to the Searing Bond gem only. The global totem limit is still restricted by the skill with the maximum number of totems. However, for example of Holy Flame Totem and Zero Quality Searing Bond is linked to multiple totem support. The maximum number of totems for each skill are 3 and 4 respectively. One Searing Bond will never be replaced no matter how many times Holy Flame Totems are placed. Wait a second. However, if Siege Ballista is linked to multiple totem support instead, Siege Ballista will always have 5 to 6 max totems and can replace all your active Searing Bonds. Why? Why does Siege Ballista do that and Holy Flame Totem doesn't? Is there something different about Siege Ballista? Because it's a ballista, maybe, but it still has a totem. It still has the totem tag, so I mean, do ballistas just work differently or something? Well, whatever. I mean, I wouldn't be using it anyway with that, but I was thinking of using it with something on Spell Totem. Because it doesn't affect... What you have hooked up to the totems doesn't affect the amount of damage that... Well, actually, you know what? Interesting. Okay, because I'm wondering what happens if you hook this up with the scepter. +3 max totems, but you can't have more. I don't know. This is really confusing, dude. The wording on this is really confusing. I don't understand what this means. Reaching maximum active totem count will cause all your totems. Yeah, it's going to be a spamming skill because you're going to want to continuously reach max totems. But the question is it referring to maximum active totem count for this skill only? Or is it talking about your maximum global total totem count? That's the question. That's why I don't understand the wording in this. I'm guessing it means just from Searing Bond because the maximum number of summoned totems is inherent to this gem and its quality effect applies locally to the Searing Bond gem only. I wonder what quality gives it then if it's got +1 maximum number of summoned totems per power charge, which is pretty nuts because you can get a lot of power charges, dude. You can get up to like 12, I think. 12 is like 12 would be a lot, but you could do it. Just do power charge stacking, Searing Bond of detonation, and do like an ignite. I guess you do like an ignite variant of it. Well, you only will explode the Searing Bond. Yeah, that's the point. That's what I mean. But I just didn't know if it meant, like if you had other totems, right? Is it saying that you need to reach the maximum number of Searing Bond totems, or is it talking about your global totem count? Because they're separate. Searing Bond has its own totem count. So that's why I was asking. Does it mean everything? So does that mean you have to summon other totems with Searing Bond, or is it just Searing Bond? That's what I was questioning. There's just so many things like that in this game, dude, where it's like, oh, that just applies for this. There's nothing inherent on here that lets you know that, or on this skill, right? Let's see. Does it even say on here? Yeah, it doesn't even let you know on the skill gem itself, on the regular Searing Bond. It doesn't tell you. But it has its own like special like totem count. Anyway, it looks cool. I wonder if you could do like an ignite variant of it. It'd be pretty cool. You can maybe play it like on, you play it on an Elementalist, or you could play it on a Hierophant, I guess. You play it on a Reliquarian too, I think. But then the Reliquarian ascendancy point only has, it only has the one where you can't have more than 2 of the same totem. So that might be a way to make it detonate more, like faster, because you'd only have to summon 2 of them, right? Because then if you can only have 2 max, and that applies to just the Searing Bond gem, then you could use that mace, and if you just hit 2, you would be at maximum Searing Bond totems. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or not. Just an idea. Oh, there we go. Another bubble. Come on. Give me my bubble. Give me my bubble. Oh, nice. And I get the mana burn ring. Let's go. Donut time. There's something really fun about playing with the headhunter. Just stealing everybody's affixes. Or everybody's mods. You want to cost 12 of them and do 3k DPS times 30 times 12? Yeah. Yeah, right? You do, right? Well, yeah, if you wanted to go in like for an Ignite variant, you would obviously want one gigantic hit. But if you were going like hit based, you would want to summon them fast. Blow them up fast. And I'm assuming you want to stack totem placement speed too, like as much as you can. I keep forgetting I can't put them back. Yeah, it's way more potential than RF by a lot. Yeah, it does. But the only problem is that it attaches in a line. So you have to like strategically place yourself in between the totem and the enemy, and like you have to be around the enemy. Kind of like how the warlock works in D2, where you cast the miasma chain and you have to like run around, kind of burn them down. It's kind of a weird play style for this game. I mean, I guess you could summon them behind the enemy. That works too. You have like a lot of them though. I mean, you're gonna get, it's gonna stack. It's an interesting concept. I wonder if other people have thought of anything yet, like on Reddit. I'm sure that they have. What am I doing? Okay. No, I can't roll that one. No, can't roll that one either. All right. Almost there. One more level, dude, and I'm gonna respec out and see if I can get if I can put this build together. Very worst case scenario, I'll just run a 5-way. Or I'll pay for a 5-way to get leveled up if I can't handle it at this level. But at least then I'll be prepared for league start, because then I'll know. Nice. Here we go. I'm starting to get some stacks. Come on. I should have just gone with the Frenzy Mana Forged Arrow setup instead of this one. This one's kind of dumb. I don't have any charges. At least I should have put Power Charge on crit. Oh man, the fun's over. Yeah, probably. You're probably right. Did you already POB it or what? I'm gonna look at Reddit real quick. I wonder. Holy shit, the quality gives more burning damage per quality. So if you run it with Ashes of the Stars, you get a fucking gigantic boost in more multiplier. Yeah, 50% more damage per totem. That's crazy. Damn. Yep, yeah, Dialas and Ashes. Hell yeah, you're gonna want to get stack quality on this thing to the moon. So let's try to make these. Oh shit. The Foulborn Searing Touch. Holy shit, dude. The Foulborn Searing Touch has plus 3 to 5 maximum number of summoned Searing Bond Totems. Holy fuck. Dude, this thing's going to be huge. Yeah. Damn, dude. Some people already got some good ideas for this, looks like. Yeah, Scorching Ray totems. Holy Flame totems until maps. 20% more damage. Purely fire dot totem builds, so sure. Hmm. Yeah, dude, this looks actually really good. This is what it would look like, but with Searing Bond instead. With Searing Bond totems of detonation, this is what the build would look like. I think you would want to ditch this. You would want to ditch these for the Searing Touch, though, with Ashes and well, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go Scorching Ray totems, but it would look something similar. I think you would just swap this out for you would swap it to the 6 link for the Scorching or the Searing Bond totems. I think that's what it would be. But then it also has like the maximum Searing Bond totems per power charge too. So you get up to like 16 or 17. I think you get up to like 16 or 17 totems. But the problem is like, how are you going to fucking summon those that fast just to do damage, though? That's the problem. It really depends on if all the burning damage stacks. I don't know if does the burning damage stack on Searing Bond. That's the question. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'll probably be worth giving it a shot. I'm sure by the time I even get around to playing it, somebody's going to have some sort of variant of it. But I'm not the fastest at this game. Plus, I'm not going to be here this weekend. I'm going to be here on Friday for league start, but I'm not going to be here all weekend. I'm not going to be able to play all weekend either. So by the time I get back, somebody will already have some Uber killer with it. It doesn't? Okay, so then you would want them all to explode at once. I don't think somebody was saying that it doesn't overlap though. The damage doesn't overlap. So I don't think all that damage can hit at once, can it? I think you just want one gigantic pop because you would get the so you just want to stack quality to the roof. Get as many totems as you can, max totems, because you're going to get a more damage multiplier per Searing Bond totem that you have. So I think you just want one gigantic hit. And probably just maybe do an ignite setup on it. I don't know. It seems like it could be busted if it worked that way. I guess you just have to see how it works. Done Pinnacles. Yeah. Of course. YouTube Enjoyer. Dude, that's a sick name. I like that. I am also a YouTube Enjoyer. But yes, I have done Pinnacles. I'm just not doing Pinnacles right now. You will. Yeah, you'll hit the dot cap pretty quickly with that, I believe. If that's the way it works. I mean, we don't know if that's how it works or not. It's gonna require further testing. That's like everything with this game, dude. They never word the shit clearly. You always have to like test the skill to see if it actually works that way. I mean, some shit is worded clearly, but other stuff is just so ambiguous. You're just like, what the fuck does that even mean? All right, we're 83, dude. We can go spec into the other build now. Let me go buy the gear for it real quick. Actually, I should probably get to 84, right? So I'm gonna want to put on the highest base I can. Yeah, plus the Searing Touch gives plus 60% fire damage over time multiplier. And then you do the yeah, the Foulborn version replaces 10% cast speed, so that's better. We don't need that anyway. I mean, we could POB it and find out. We could edit the, I think you could edit the skill gems, can't you? Oh, no, you can't. Okay. But you can put it in the, you could put all the text in the calculations tab, the configuration tab, custom modifiers. I wonder if it would pick it up. You just can't link the custom modifiers. That's the only problem. Does it have modifiers of spell damage? It doesn't, huh? Let's see. Oh, it does. Modifiers to spell damage also apply to the skill's damage over time effect. Dude, this thing's going to be busted, I think. I have a feeling this thing's going to be busted. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Just curious if any bosses pre-Uber will require specific upgrades on bow. Oh, not really sure. If you're asking about my current character, I'm about to swap over to another build right now. I don't, it's probably not going to be applicable to what you're asking me. I'm going to be running a completely different thing right now. But yeah, I would definitely need a better bow than what I'm currently using to bust down Ubers. I don't even think this build would be capable of doing Ubers. At least I've never taken a lightning arrow to that point. All right, let's see. I'm sure Fub Gun or one of those guys have. What up, Dress? I'm sure it's going to get nerfed. If it works like we think it's going to work, 100% it's going to get nerfed. I'm creating an app right now so we can check prices in Heist. This should be cool. Yeah, me too, buddy. So what this is going to do, when you highlight the item in Heist on the curio, it has like a different hue to the coloring. Because that's the main problem, is your cursor doesn't highlight the item in Heist. That's why Awaken POE trade doesn't work for it. So what this app is going to do is it's going to recognize the change of the color of the curio display, and it's going to screen grab that, and then it's going to run just the title for the base against POE Ninja's API, and then it's going to pull the pricing data for it and give it back to you, just like Awaken POE trade does, essentially. It's the best I could think of. I mean, we'll see if it works, but dude, I've been needing that forever. I mean, I just need it for myself. I mean, I'll give it, put it on GitHub for everybody to use, but like, I've been needing that shit for myself anyway. I spend way too much time being like, damn, what's this worth now? What's this worth now? Now you can see what tempering orbs are worth, tailoring orbs are worth, all that shit. You don't have to like bust anything out to look. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna put it on GitHub, and then I'll put it out on Reddit too. That way, people can get action on it. Yeah, I've been needing some shit like that for a long time. All right, let's see what we need for this build. What do we need for this shit? Come on. Damn, I have most of the tree done already. Let's see. I'm going to need to get martial prowess and feel the fight. Okay. I'm going to see what I can do with the early setup on it. Okay, let's start getting this shit. Is there anything special that I need on this? I don't think there is. Okay. 1 chaos. I'll take it. I'll probably try to rock just a Stygian Vise too. I'll take off the Headhunter. Maybe I can put in Inspired Learning and see if it works like that too. I wonder how it's going to feel without this helmet too. I mean, it's only 1 div now, but who knows how much that shit would be in Carcass Jack's pretty easy to get. Replica Voidwalker might be difficult to get early too. Alright, well here, I'll send it to you right now. Oh, whoops. I'll put it in the Discord chat. There's multiple different layers though to it, so you got to pay attention to the leveling progression. Obviously, if you want to go for anything, dude, I hate how it's like doing this on max roll now. I don't understand what happened. Yeah, I need Sap of the Seasons. That's going to be a big DPS boost, dude. Alright, let's start respecing this shit. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to get off here in a second, guys. Sorry. Wednesdays are fucking terrible for me to be on stream. Alright. Alright, we got that. All set. We're going to need to go this way too. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, guys. I don't have time to do this right now. I got to get off. I told you it was going to be a short stream tonight. I got too much shit to handle tonight. But I will be back on tomorrow and then for league launch. But all right, man. Peace out, guys.